Hi everyone, we're back. We're excited to be drawing some gnomes with you. We'll wait just a minute while you guys get your stuff. I know we're a little bit early.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us. We have one hop on. Let me see if I can get these comments up. Still learning. Whoops, I don't want to write a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, if everything looks good. We have 10 people on. Hello, hello. I don't see any comments, so... Oh, I got thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, got a comment. Thank you. Hi, Andra. Yay, yay, yay. We're excited. So just be another minute before we get going. If you grab your supplies. We're going to be using a pencil to start out with today. If you want, I'm probably going to use my Sharpie because it's easier for you all to see. We see and hear you. Yay, thank you. Thank you for doing this for my girls. Yay, I'm glad you enjoy it. Taylor and I have been wanting to do drawing online for a while. And this was just the push we needed, so I'm glad you all are enjoying it too. Mia asked a question. I'm not sure if you can. The video will be replayed, so you can watch it later. This is only my second time live, so I'm not sure if you can watch this without being on Facebook. I don't have a YouTube channel, so maybe I'll get one. But right now I don't, so I'm not sure. All right. Thank you all. I think it's time, so we're going to get started. I'm gonna put the camera down here. You can see what we're doing. This little guy is what we're gonna be drawing. You, of course, put your spin on it. Add your little details for how you want it. I'm gonna show some different hat options and also some different beard options. So you as your little artist, you do you and have fun. Remember, there's no mistakes. This is all just practice and fun. And quite honestly, it's kind of more doodling. We're just drawing some lines and shapes. And so, yeah, if you have a spot where you feel like you messed up on, just move on and you can try again another time. But we want to have a completed project. So everybody yesterday did amazing on your leprechauns. Thank you so much for posting them and sharing them with me. I loved all the different details and all the different little ideas that you put on your own artwork. So good job. All right, let's get started. Are you going to use pencil or Sharpie?
Sure.
You're going to go for it in Sharpie? All right. So the first step is we're going to add our nose. That's going to give us a starting point for our hat. So if you want a really tall hat, then you can put your nose further down the paper. If you don't want a very tall hat and you want a huge, gigantic beard, then you can put your nose higher on the paper, wherever you want, but we're gonna draw an oval. And one of the things that gnomes are so adorable is because they have the biggest noses. So draw a nice, large oval. So I am going to put mine right about here, and I'm going to draw a nice, large oval for my nose. So go ahead and draw your oval. Okay. Get your oval down. Now, if you are using a pencil, I suggest using really light lines, whisper lines. Don't push very hard on your pencil, so that way when you go over with your marker, you can erase those lines really easily. If you are joining us with markers, or our camera's shaking quite a bit, I think, because we're hitting this table. Sorry about that. Crayons or markers, then you can just go ahead and draw with those. Okay, so now we're going to add a hat. And I have a few different hats here. So I'm gonna draw these noses on so you can see. If you want your hat to go kind of tall, you can start it just under the nose, these two lines here, and then kind of wiggle it up to a point, kind of wiggle it down. So there is a pointed hat. You can also do a curved hat. So if you have your nose here, you're going to take this line and curve it down. Now these lines that you curve down, that's going to set the width of your beard. So if you want a really wide beard, make these lines really wide. So those are the two lines for this one. And then you can bring it up like this on both sides, and then kind of curve it around like a hook. Bring it back and curve it back and match it up with that side. So those are two other hats that you can draw. I'm going to show you how to draw this curved hat that kind of flips over. So if you want to do this type of hat, then follow me. I'll set this here in case you want to see these other two hats. Okay, so for this curved hat, we're going to start here at the nose. We're going to come down and we're going to kind of curve it out. We're going to do that same thing on this side. Kind of curve it out. Nice. You're going to bring this line up and bring it all the way to the top. Now I got to move that out of my way. Bring it all the way to the top and over where you want your point to stop. So if you want yours to come all the way up over here and stop over here, then bring this line right here all the way up and around, kind of like an arch to the rainbow. Perfect. And then here we're going to come in just like we came in on this side. We're going to come in on this side. And then we're going to stop. We're not going to go all the way to the top. Awesome. Now we're going to give a little space for this line, and we're going to come over here and match it up. And if you want to put a little ball on the end, you can. If you want to put a little fluffy ball, like a cotton ball, you can. You can put whatever you want. If you don't want a ball at all, don't put a ball. I'm going to look at comments here. Sorry. I don't see anything coming through. Awesome. All right. So we're going to start with the beard. For this type of beard, I'll show you in a second. These other two types of beards, I recommend if you want just kind of a shape of a triangle, upside down triangle, just use your marker and kind of do back and forth to get some hair. So it's just back and forth, kind of squiggly lines. Then you can add on some accent lines that there's a bunch of hair there. You can do wiggly hair, wavy hair, whatever kind of hair you want. You want to do a different beard. Here I just did lines like that, and then match it on the other side, and then add some other little accent marks for the beard. So like that. You can also do, let me get a hat on this guy, a beard that looks fun and fluffy. So you decide what kind of beard you want. Taylor wanted to do a girl, and I did not make a sample of a girl, so I'm going to walk her through how to do a girl. If you want to do a girl, hang tight just for a second while I show you how I did this liney beard, and then we'll do a girl with some braids and a little dress. So for my liney beard, your chair's in my way, honey bunny. My liney beard, I started at my nose, and I did a wave down, and you wave it down as long as you want your beard to go. And then I added another one, and I kind of matched it up. And then on here, I wanted my beard to kind of go off to the side, so my hat was right here, so I added another one there. And then on this side, I added another one there. And then from there, I just drew my lines to kind of carry this shape. So just kind of random lines. See how this one's getting a little longer, and it's going to kind of go in the shape. You can add some behind, coming through. Add some right here, and just kind of go through and add some more beard lines for the hair. They don't all have to match, and they're all going to be different. All right, so that's a big, long, hairy beard. Now, if you want to draw a girl with braids, here we go. Let me get another piece of paper here. Oh, I have other piece of papers here. And let me get a nose and a hat. Okay, so for the braids, I'm going to pick a spot. They're going to come out her hat here. So you are going to do a zigzag. And wherever your zigzag goes is the way the braid is going to go. So my braid is going to hang right here. So you're going to do a zigzag. All right. So now from this zigzag, we're going to come up to the hat, and we're going to do a big curve, and we're going to meet up with this first point. Okay? Yay, Tana! I'm so glad you guys are doing this. Yay, Andra! I'm so excited you're excited. This is fun. Okay, so then from this one, you're going to start just above your arc that you just did, and you're going to wing it around and match it up with that point. You're going to loop it, and then you're going to start just above that loop that you just made, and you're going to bring it around and loop it. You're going to start just above the loop that you just made, bring it around and loop it. Just above the line you just made, bring it around and loop it. And then just above, and we'll stop right there. That'll be the end of the braid. And now on the other side, you're gonna do the exact same thing. So we're gonna come up here, we're gonna do a big arch, yep, and you're gonna match it up with that first point. You're gonna start above that loop line and match it up with the first point. You're gonna start above that loop line and match it up with the first part, okay? You're going to keep doing that. When you get to the bottom, you can add you can bring this one kind of through and curl it, and you can add your little hair tie. If you want the hair to kind of fringe out and go like that, you can have it fringe out. If you want your hair to, pretend this is my hair tie, come back and meet up nicely, then you can add some hairlines there and meet it nicely. So the braid is a little bit tricky, but it's cute, and that's how you would do the girl. So you do the same thing on the other side. Do your zigzag. About the same length. Start here, loop around. Yeah, if you want to do a bow, you can put a bow in. Whoops. And then start up here, loop around, start up here, loop around, start up here, loop around, loop around. Taylor's having a lot of fun with her zigzags. Yeah. And then again here, hook that, and then start it here, here, here. The trick is to start above that line when you do your loops. Or arcs, whatever, half circles, little rainbow, however you want to call it. And then you can bring this one down. Finish it off with your little band. And if you want your hair to stay together, you can have it stay together. Okay, so that is girl braids. Let me get back to the gnome here. Now, this is a boy, and we're gonna add a little body to him, but for your girl gnomes, if you have some space, like Taylor has some space here, you can just add 2 lines here, and this will be like her face. So if you add a line here and a line here, it's like the bottom of her face. And then you can go ahead and add her dress on. Come out from her hair, maybe here. And add a little dress. And then you can decorate her dress however you want it. You want to put a little heart here. Maybe she's got a little pocket. Maybe she's got some buttons down. I don't know. Whatever you want to do for your dress. We'll get back to the boys. All right. You're so welcome, Jocelyn. Yay. Good job. Hi, Kathy. Okay. So everyone's doing good. Okay. So now to add the little body on this guy, figure out kind of a midpoint to his beard. You're going to arc down. Now, if you want big boots on him, make sure you leave some space at the bottom for some boots. If you drew your gnome really high and you want big long legs for your gnome, then that's awesome too. You have some space for that. So we have an arc here, and then visualize kind of going across in the same spot. So you're going to start your arc here and come down. And then instead of doing a straight line on the bottom, we're going to do a curved line. Okay, and that gives create some form so he looks more round. Now for his arms are tucked behind him. You can do this, or you can do arms sticking out, however you want to do your arms. But I chose to stick some arms behind him, so I'm going to start up a little bit higher and just do an arch around. And I'm going to color those in black. You can color yours in whatever you want. I'm going to fill mine in black because I have a black and white gnome. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So kind of with your hands, go kind of across to get that same little point and arc around. And I'm going to fill mine in. Awesome, you've got cute little arms. Okay, now for the boots or the shoes or the feet or whatever you want, pick your middle point and then move over a little bit. We're going to just do a big, huge, round, kind of circle, oval, one side, and then come around to this side, big, round, circle, oval, and back. And there's their feet. If you want to do some different feet, you have your body like this. You can make some big, huge arches and make your feet like this guy. Make big, huge feet like that in the front. Whatever you want to do for your feet. And then I colored mine in black, and we can do those kinds of details later. I just did some simple lining for the bottom of my gnome's outfit. You can decorate your gnome's outfit however you want. I just did some simple lines, some longer, some taller. I did curve them So curve them kind of as this curves, stick with that line, and it just looks like it's gathered up at the bottom. If you want to add something different, like some stripes on your gnome's body, you can add some stripes. You guys get creative with what you want your gnome to look like. Okay, so moving on, we will put our background in. My horizon line here, the horizon line is the place where the sky meets the ground. So my horizon line is pretty shallow. If you want your horizon line up here, then that's awesome. You draw your horizon line where you want it. I'm going to keep mine low for the sake of following what I showed. I just did a little bit of a squiggly line. If you want hills, you can do a big, huge hilly line. So put your horizon line down there. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Yes. Your feet are cold. You go get some socks and then come right back. Okay. So now we can add in, if you want to add in a butterfly, I will show you how to draw that butterfly. I put her up here in the corner. You're going to start with, if you want her to fly this way, start with angling that body this way. If you want her to go this way, angle your body this way. If you want her to go straight, angle your body straight. I kind of angled it off to the left, so I'm going to draw a head, just a little circle. I'm going to draw an arch here and an arch here for the body. From this point where the head and the body kind of meet, just down a little bit, I'm going to draw a triangle shape. Now, if you want different shapes for your butterfly, absolutely you do that. Then I'm going to do another one on the other side. Butterflies are symmetrical, so whatever's on one side matches the other side. And we're going to add another one down here. So coming off of this, kind of add it a little bit longer. You can do long rectangles, triangles, whatever you want. Add your butterfly there. Now for the antennas, this is where it gets fun. They can be straight, they can be curved, they can be wiggly, whatever you want. I kind of curved mine a little bit and did a little loop-de-loo. You can have one super long, one super small, whatever it is you want. And then I have a little trail. I just did dash marks. And I dash, 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 and if I want to loop it around, I looped it around. And that just shows he's flying, or she's flying, whatever your butterfly is. There you go. She's making lots of loops. Love it. Okay. If you want to add a mushroom or a snail, some flowers to the bottom, go for it. There are so many things you can add. The choices were incredible. You could put some trees. You can have tall flowers, whatever you want. So I just did simple little ground flowers. Started with the circle. Added my petals, and they're just little loops until you get around to the end. And then I filled in my centers. You can leave your centers open, and then that way you can paint them something else, or you can fill them in, whatever you want. I'm going to put a little one in this spot. And then I did add some dots, some little groups of 3 dots, and then some little lines, random little lines, like grass. I curved them a little bit. Put some other little flowers there. Maybe there's a small little flower right here on the ground. You make whatever flowers. You want big, tall flowers. You can make big, huge, tall flowers. you want big gigantic flowers, make those. And then some little grass marks. Sometimes I just do 2, sometimes I do 3. Just kind of spoke them all over. Very nice. Alrighty. So if you want to do a mushroom, do a curved line like that. And then kind of come closer to the top, but then go farther away. So closer to the top and farther away. Draw a line, an arced line over. How are we doing? Everybody must be doing good drawing because I don't have a lot of comments, which is fabulous. And then you're gonna make your mushroom lids. You're gonna come all the way up and around. And if it doesn't match up, no big deal. Just match it up. And then you have your arc there, nice. That's okay. And then a big arc around. Awesome. And now from this point here, we're gonna bring a line here to the bottom of the stem. This is underneath our mushroom to the bottom of the stem. And if you've ever seen a mushroom, it has lots of little lines. So we're going to go from this point and make some lines, and we're gonna go from this point and make some lines. Nice. And then if you want your mushroom to be spotted, put some dots in there, some big ones. You're going off of the mushroom, it's just a loop and you stop. Add some dots to our mushrooms. Okay. For the snail, if you want to put the snail on top of the mushroom or over on the side or whatever, or if you don't want a snail at all, don't you draw a snail. But here's how I drew a snail. It's going to be a big circle, either on top or on the ground or wherever you want your snail. And then we're going to come from this side and we're going to come out and around. Hard to fit yours in there, but that's cute. All right, and then for the little back, you just kind of put a little loop on the back, much smaller than the head. Snails have little cute tentacles or little eye extensions, so I put them really high. It was on the head, but that's cute. Leave it like that. No big deal. And then for the inside, just go inside this line and swirl it around. So start from the bottom and then just do your little loop-de-doo swirls. Yeah. And then a little smile. Because remember, his eyes are up here. So just a little smile on there. Awesome. Alrighty. So we have drawn what we did. Now we're just going to color it in. I chose to leave my gnome black and white, but that is not what you have to do. If you want a really colorful, cool gnome, then you color yours in. And we are going to do some coloring over here. I'm going to use watercolors. And are you going to do watercolor or crayons or markers? You can do any of those. Again, post your finished product, and I'm super glad you all joined me today. I think we might take tomorrow off. We have some things going on, but we might be back on here Friday. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday, so Friday. Maybe tomorrow or Friday at the same time. So we'll see. I have so many drawings that I'd love to do with you guys, so you might see us back. There's a couple things I wanted to show you. If you wanted to draw a bee, I'll show you how to draw a little bee. So if you wanted the face out of the bee, there's the head, and then bring your arc around, and there's your body. And here on the back, an arc up. You can draw bees and butterflies all over, and then from there, an arc back around. Antennas again on your bee. And of course, wouldn't be a bee without those stripes. So a stripe And then they have their little tail stinger. And then you can give your bee a little face if you want. You can also put little circles on the end of your antenna if you wanted that. If you wanted a bee that is looking at you with his whole body, here's how you do that. You do a circle and you come down the body and your wings. Add those wings on. And then the antennas, boink, boink. And then a little face. And of course, your stripes. And you can add some wing little accent lines. Don't forget, if you want to put some details in your butterfly, you put those details in your butterfly. I think that's all. I can't wait to see your creativity. You want to do stripes on your hat, you do stripes. You want to do dots, you can do dots. I think maybe this one, I'm going to do thin stripes. Just follow those around on your hat. Oh, cute. She put some hearts in her butterfly's wings. I love that. Follow that line around. Maybe I'll do a smaller stripe there. We're going to do arcs, and then that way it helps give this hat more form, giving it the illusion that it's round. And then where it comes to this crease, kind of just follow that. Keep going with your pattern. All right, so I'm going to color these in. Now you can use paints, crayons, colored pencils, whatever you want to color these in. I just really liked how the black and white looked, so I'm sticking to it. How's everyone doing? Yay, I can't wait to see your final product. Can you show the girl gnome with a smile? Absolutely. So if you want a girl gnome with a smile, just make her face here and add the little smile underneath. So one more time I'll show you. I kind of had a bunch of lines on there. Here's your gnome nose. And here's the braid. So her face would come down here. Her braid is here. And then you just show a little smile. Let's see her hat. Get more of this on here so you can kind of visualize. Like that. You can put it off to the side, in the middle, whatever you'd like for the smile. I hope that helped, Jen. All right, well, I'm going to keep coloring in here. So I thought about doing some music, and then I thought, oh my gosh, so if my music is pulling from the internet, and then that takes away part of my connection, then I'm going to have issues with Facebook Live. So sorry, I don't have music in my background, but I hope you guys do at home. Some nice relaxing music while you finish coloring your gnome. I like your heart idea. I'm going to put a heart in my wing. Ooh, and I love her little heart in her hat. So cute. You know, if you have any questions, Any troubles? Branched off into Godzilla the Gnome. That's awesome. That's fun. T-Rex, another 9-year-old boy thinks perfect. As long as they're enjoying and having a good time with creating fun things, then that's all that matters, right? All right, maybe I'll add some just single lines in here. There we go. I think I'm ready to paint. What about you?
Almost.
Yeah, almost. Maybe I'm gonna I think I want some taller flowers here. What kind of flowers do I want? Maybe just some big. There we go. All right, I think I'm gonna start playing. These are so cute. Aw, thank you, Tan. I can't wait to see yours. All right. So today we're just using the Crayola watercolors. And I'm going to get my blue fairly wet. I want a light color back there. So I am going to get it fairly wet. Staying away from my butterfly wings, I'm going to paint those a different color.
Mommy, I want mine like a kind of like a sunset.
A sunset? Okay. Go for it. Do you want to go down a little bit? Are you too tall?
Yeah.
Too tall? All right. I don't think you weigh enough to push this down. Is that better?
There. Yeah, that's good.
Way better?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. We must have had that up higher for who knows why. All right, we got a frog. Cute. I can't wait to see the frog. Thank you, Ian. I'm glad you had fun. Yes, please do, Kathy. Share with everybody. The more the merrier. Just a fun little project. Broken down into some simple steps. I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their day. I know the sun is out. I can see it through the blinds here. Get outside, get some fresh air. Can't figure out how to share the link to the page. I would say just send your daughter-in-law kids in a canvas that just have her go on Facebook and search for Kids in Canvas and have her like me, and then she can see all the videos there. I am really embarrassed to say I'm not techie. It could be super simple, but I don't know a certain answer for you, Kathy, but maybe somebody else on here does. I think the easiest way is if she has Facebook, just have her search for Kids and a Canvas. Like me, and she'll see updates, turn her notifications on. And once we are done here, it will be posted for replay. So she can watch it at any time after that. Got in my little mushroom there.
It's okay. I got in my butterfly.
It's okay. All right, my 5 boys and I did this today. Yay! 12, 10, 8, 7, and almost 2. Wow, you have your hands full. I'm so glad you had fun. I can't wait to see. Please post all the projects you guys have completed. All right. You having fun?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm just hungry.
You're hungry? Yeah. You just ate breakfast.
No.
How can you be hungry?
like 3 hours ago.
3 hours ago.
Basically woke up 3 hours ago. A long time ago.
A long time ago. All right. Curious what you guys are using. Are the majority of you guys using crayons and markers, or we have some watercolor painters out there? If you do want to order anything or pick up anything at the store for watercolors, just a Crayola set of watercolors, and then this watercolor paper from Canson. I get it at Michael's. I love it. There's 30 sheets in here, so it would last quite a while. Watercolors are just so fun. couple colors to my snail here. Pink and orange, just like my butterfly. Apparently I'm in a pink and orange. Maybe I'll give his body some yellow.
Mrs. Haskell normally just does like red or green and orange. Red and orange. Or green and orange.
Let me get back. I got sidetracked on my grass here. I got a color in his little boots too.
I'm still going on my background.
Yeah. How's everyone doing? It's awfully quiet. I hope you're all just enjoying painting or coloring or whatever it is. You want to give some thumbs up or some hearts? Some darker green in here. So most everybody, where are you from? Maybe you can pop on here and tell me where you're from. I know we have some people joining us from outside of Vancouver. I'm in Vancouver, Washington. Yay for the hearts. Thank you. We like hearts. All right, let's see. What color flowers do I want? Did some purple. Purple flowers.
This is where you have to dry up your brush right here.
It's the only spot available.
Yeah.
Some purple here. Oh, this is like a teal. This is pretty.
Wait, what one did you use?
Maybe I'll stick some teal in here. This one.
Oh yeah. That one sometimes kind of comes out as like kind of a
Different color.
green
Mm-hmm.
for me. Yeah. There's some red background.
Alrighty. I'm gonna give my gnome. A pink nose. I'm gonna water down some red a lot and just give him a pink nose. And then maybe just dab it off so it's very, very faint.
Wow,
There.
that is really faint.
Can hardly see it. All right, well, I think Taylor's gonna finish hers up and you guys finish yours up. Here is my finished one. And again, I really, really, really appreciate all of you guys joining us. Please continue to share and spread the word for just fun, little, simple drawing to create some art together with Taylor and I. I hope you guys had fun. I know that we definitely did, and we're hoping to be back on Friday. So I will post what we're going to be drawing Friday. Taylor's begging me for a unicorn, which we may do. Leave off the horn, and boys, you can make yourself a horse. So that might be what we do on Friday. We'll see. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great, great day. Bye-bye.